I've raised her to think for herself, to question authority, to pick her battles. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
To never be a sucker. You know, I got all these like rules and shit. And don't be a sucker. If someone wants something from you.
I like to imagine these are like written on the wall.
I need to write them
like,
down. Yeah.
Rule 1, don't be a sucker.
That's rule number 1. Yeah. Don't be a sucker. If you have to be a sucker, make sure you get something out of the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just fucking do people favors for no fucking reason. Unless they're family. Unless you love them. Everybody else gets the dick. Fuck them, you know. But yeah.
Everybody gets the dick, daddy.
When she was like 5, I was like, I'll be driving, pick her up from school. Honey, what's rule number 1? She's like, don't be a sucker. Don't do shit for people. Just, you know, don't hang out with people that I don't trust. I'm like, that's right.
Welcome to Tyler Is Groce. With me, Tyler Groce, a podcast where me, a comedian, talks to his very successful friends about life, growth, self-improvement, also that I can learn how to beat them at their own game. And we got a heavy hitter today, whenever you're listening, really. George Anthony, my man George Anthony, he has a podcast called the Willful Ignorance Podcast. And let me tell you, man, he's so funny and he has this subdued sense of humor that's so infectious. We talk about it in the podcast, how charismatic, how you're just drawn to this guy, no matter what the hell he has to say. And it was such an interesting conversation. We talk about his kids, we talk about his past, we talk about what he's doing now, we talk about his insatiable need for growth and self-improvement and getting better. And so he was a perfect guest to have on. And he's a really funny dude. You should check him out. Willful Ignorance Podcast with a lot of other heavy hitters. San Antonio guys, Josh Cabeza. And man, it's just a great episode. Listen, 149 subscribers on YouTube. What a blessing. What a privilege. We're having such a good time. Thank you. And hopefully you're watching and enjoying this. Go ahead and like it, subscribe it, comment on it below. It helps the algorithm. Go ahead. I got a Patreon. I got a PayPal donate for a one-time thing. Like, help a brother out. I'm so tired, but I'm fine. But please go ahead and show some support. I also have a live show in Austin, Texas. If you're listening the week this comes out, this Saturday, the 27th at Fallout Theater, called Tyler Groce and Friends. George Anthony's going to be on the show. He's going to be on the show live performing. He's a funny dude on here. He's going to be a funny dude in real life. We got some other people that are going to be on the podcast and will be on the show. Come through 10 p.m. at Fallout Theater. I would love to see you there. I'm trying to pack this shit out. So tell your friends, invite everybody. It's going to be a good time. Just an hour of like a bunch of heavy hitter friends/comedians that I know. So come on out. And yeah, I think that's about it. Enjoy the podcast. Hope you like it, because I like you. Okay, I'm going home.
Shit, we're here. You got your water right there.
Oh, appreciate you. This one? Oh, this one.
That one's yours.
Oh my God.
Bottle. What you been up to, man? What you doing out all late? Damn, look at that watch.
Just hanging out downtown.
That watch.
Oh yeah.
It looks nice. Is it a nice watch?
It's a nice watch. I wear this, but I don't. I gotta stop. These are useless.
Watches are useless.
Yeah, they're
yeah, nowadays, yeah.
They're just. I gotta stop using it.
But it's.
I use it to keep time.
But watches are made for stunting nowadays, and you're stunting, so that's working.
I guess this is just a little thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing special.
Okay.
Anyway,
got a little something.
Yeah, no. This is.
Are you
awful.
on stage and you're like, anyway? All right, cool. I got 5 more minutes.
Yeah. I'll glance at it, you know, because it has the big numbers on it. Mm-hmm. So I like even numbers so I can keep track of my time. You know, like it's 10. You know, like sure. 10:10 to 10:20 or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can't stand it when it's like, okay, I went up at 10:13. And I got 30 minutes of
23.
Yeah. Well, it's still
43.
It's hard when your adrenaline's pumping.
That's just basic math.
It's hard when you're. I'll give you that. It is basic math, but I'm not a basic bitch. So you know what I'm saying.
I feel you, man.
I am.
What was going on downtown? Just shows.
Just bullshit. Yeah, just homeless people. And
Yeah.
Delusional people.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out who's who. You know.
Did you interact with any homeless?
No, I always interact with homeless people. Yeah.
Tonight you were specifically?
Yeah, I saw the guy that's deaf down there. He was down there hanging out.
I don't know deaf homeless guy.
He's he has a cul-de-sac. No, you don't know?
No, I don't.
Oh man, I feel fucked up. I told him one time I had to get out of it. I told him I had cancer one time. That was bullshitting, you know. Yeah. And he gave me
How? That's such a. I understand lying to get out of giving money to homeless people, but being like, "Sorry, dog, I got cancer."
It was too much. Yeah.
It seems like a lot, but what happened?
He gave me like a pin, because he sells the pins, like I love you pins. And I felt so bad. Every time I see him now, I give him like a couple bucks, you know.
Has he ever been like, "Hey, man, why you still here, man?"
No,
you had cancer.
How dare he? I would ask him, "Why are you still fucking here? You haven't got your shit together, motherfucker?"
Hell yeah.
Now, you know what? Fuck that guy now.
That's good shit. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I appreciate you coming through.
You're so
funny.
You too, man.
You're so funny.
You
just right off the bat, you sit down. I'm like, okay.
I'm a fan.
Are you? That's very sweet.
Yeah, I like your I don't know. I guess they're TikToks, but you put them on Instagram. I don't know where they're from.
I put it all everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
My favorite. I've been showing everybody that one where you're hanging out with your grandmother. And, I don't know why.
Really?
That's just like lowbrow shit, but it's hilarious.
It's really silly.
And there's levels to it, though. There's crazy levels. The boy said. I was like, what the fuck? Is that his dad or the grandfather? I don't know.
It was supposed to be my dad, her son.
There you go.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Hence the mustache.
Yeah.
It's a sketch I did. You can go and look it up.
It's so fucking good, man. That shit should win an award somewhere. I swear to God, I've been showing it to every fucking buddy.
You know, when you make a stupid one like that, because sometimes I'll make a good one. And I'm like, ooh, this one's like smart.
Yeah.
This one's like smart and funny. I'm proud to put that one out. But then you make one where it's just your grandma is a prostitute and is trying to offer you more pussy.
What does your family say about that? Or do they even follow you? Or?
I mean, they've seen me.
Yeah.
They've seen me do stuff. I don't know if they've quite seen they've seen some of my sketches. Mm-hmm. And you know, they don't. They that's my family. They understand where my humor comes from.
Yeah.
They're not nasty. They're not like blue or crass like that.
Right.
But they think that's funny.
Oh, okay, dude.
They're like,
it's fucking great, man.
They're like, that's inappropriate.
Yeah.
Like that's how they are. Yeah. I showed my mom Tom Segura, and you know he's all over. I mean, he's so gross
successful,
and this and that. But I mean that too. And she loved it. She was just giggling away
really?
like a little girl. It's
everybody I show Tom Segura clips of, they're like, "Is that where's the punchline? I don't understand it."
What do you mean? He tells stories and it's funny.
I know. I agree with you.
What do people want?
Exactly. I don't understand it either. I don't understand.
Well, there's different types of comedy, and your type of comedy specific. This is what I like about you, because every single time you get on stage, number one, you're very deliberate with your pacing. Mm-hmm. I don't know how. Is that just? I don't know if that's on purpose. I don't know if that's just what's developed. You're very deliberate with your pacing, and the pacing is just. Everyone has to adjust. It's just this. Everyone comes to you. Everyone has to adjust to your pacing, and then you get them, and then it just rolls and it just goes, and it's so much fun.
Man.
It's so great.
That's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing, man.
Thanks,
I remember.
man.
I remember there was a set. I hadn't seen you in a while because I was overseas, and I came back and I saw you do a set, and you started off just like my dog died. Like that's how you start. You're just like, I'm feeling kind of bad. My dog died, and then of course it was like, you know, I don't know what it was. Fuck that dog. You know what's the turn?
The turn is I don't know.
I mean, you don't got to do it.
I know. Fuck, right? I could just do the bit.
No, don't. I mean, you know, everyone hates that, but like the turn is
it
gets everyone to be like, oh my God, he's hurting.
Yeah. Well, it's just I talk about my dog. He's a 17-year-old dog. You know. Fucking loved him.
Why you gotta bring it?
Because
you did. I don't know. You did on stage.
Yeah, I've been doing that bit too much. No, it's just some people kill their dogs way too soon, and you know it was definitely. I should have got rid of him a long time ago.
And it's just you get them feeling bad for you.
Yeah.
But then you just shit on their expectations, and it's like, do you think that's because you're from San Antonio?
I am.
That's where you started?
That's where I started, yeah.
Do you think that's a San Antonio thing? Because I've noticed that from other San Antonio comics that there's this pacing, there's this
definitely an
taking
edge.
their time.
There's definitely an edge. It's not a San Antonio thing. The San Antonio, the funniest San Antonio comic is blop, 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 blop. Because people came out, in San Antonio, people work hard. And they don't have time for you to be bullshitting. You're not an artist.
Audiences.
Yeah, the audience.
Right.
Audience does not have time for you to fucking to be bullshitting. They got babies in the car. They got fucking, babysitter. They have to go to work in the morning. This was like their wife brought them to this. So it's like they want you to go, bam, 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 bam. Hey, everybody. They want you to be fucking whatever. And what I've noticed in Austin and other places too around, and some little spots in San Antonio, is that when you get a nice comedy savvy audience, or people that just appreciate the art form in general, they like a little nuance. They like a little like irreverence. They like they like something different. So
a comedy savvy audience likes the irreverence, likes the sort of edge to it.
A little edge. And with San Antonio, definitely you have to have a little bit of fangs on your shit, because people won't buy. Some people, I don't know. Some people are fucking goofy. I don't know. That's just the way I do it. I don't know. I used to doubt myself, and I used to want to be different, but I just said fuck it.
Who'd you want to be like?
I have never had anybody that I wanted to be like.
Really?
No.
You don't have any comedy heroes, comedy idols?
I got comedy heroes, but they're all. It's like I don't have. My self-esteem is so low that like I like big girls, I like ugly girls, I like pretty girls, fat girls. So that's the way I like the comedy.
Wait,
it's
what?
like I like Jim Gaffigan, I like Patrice O'Neal, I like Bill Burr, I like Bo Burnham. That's all different styles.
But these are all greats in their own lanes.
I mean, who's to say? People hate Bo Burnham. They don't understand him. People don't like Birbiglia.
That's one that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
he's like a goat,
man.
I mean, he's doing his thing.
Yeah,
and it's so. No one's ever done what he has done at his level.
Yeah. And
people kind of are just like, yeah, that's soft shit.
Soft, yeah. It's his thing, and I appreciate it so much, and I try my best to do it, is the subtlety. The subtlety, saying something without saying it. That's the fucking best. That's the best.
Yeah.
That's where your writing is just next level, I gotta go. Let me turn this off. All right.
So do you think
we're back?
Your style. So you just are doing it the way you do it. I mean, I felt that way in the past too, because I love Chappelle.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you not? He's to me, he's the GOAT.
What's up with this goat thing? I don't understand the goat. Why does everybody want to be the goat?
It's just like if you've ever lived on a barnyard, it's just the best animal.
I thought the goat was like the horse's bitch or something.
It's just the best animal on the farm.
All right.
You know what GOAT is. Stop pretending like you don't know what GOAT is.
I know, but who wants to be the greatest of all time? Like, and why would you call yourself that? I don't know. I saw that thing with Chris Rock. Excuse me. I don't think you know Chris Rock.
No.
Kevin Hart.
Never had the pleasure.
And Dave Chappelle. They had a goat on stage.
Yeah.
And without context, that should just piss me off completely.
Right. Have you seen? I mean, but they're at that level. Here's okay. So did you see? I've talked about this before on the podcast, but did you see Chappelle's the speech that he gave at the school? And whenever he was like,
Yuck.
"No one's ever gonna you're not gonna see a talent as great as me for decades." Mm-hmm. What was your reaction?
What was that supposed to do? That's obviously feeding his own ego. That's not to be like, oh, I'll show you, Mr. Dave Chappelle.
But it fed his own ego. But then he did the egoless thing of not taking the name of the school. He could have just been like, "Fuck you, kids. I'm gonna name the school the theater."
He's a good guy all around.
And I'm saying he's complicated. He's making.
I don't know.
He's controversial. He's in your face. Is he good? Is he bad? Does he hate trans? Does he love them? We don't know.
I just wish he would go away and then come back. That's how
I do. I also agree with
he's
that.
like a father that like came back into my life and like gave me all these gifts and shit. But then, you get tired, you get resentful. Like, well, where the fuck were you for 12 years, bitch? And so he just needs to go back and then come back and give us more presents, later on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love him though. But
great.
so how long have you been doing comedy?
Not very long.
That's not true.
Since 2011, so 11 years.
That's a long time.
That's not that long.
So it's not in comedy years.
Yeah, who are we talking about? Chappelle, over 30 years over here,
But he's also 15 years older than you. And he's probably started...
Fucking crazy, right? Yeah.
He probably started 5 years younger than you.
No, thank you.
When did you start?
I started when I was like 26.
Yeah, he started 10 years younger than he started.
10 years younger.
14.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So you've been doing it for 11 years.
11 years.
And this is the art and the premise of the podcast. Tyler interviews his very successful friends about life and growth, self-improvement, so that I can beat you. And like you're one to beat.
Shit.
You're one to beat.
You got to put that bar a little higher, homie. What the
Nah,
fuck?
dude, you're one to beat.
No way.
It's not, we're all getting it going career-wise, but when it comes to Austin comedy stage, folks, you're one to beat. So I'm curious about the growth of this style of your comedy. How do you view it? Are you a person who's just doing it and you've gotten better, or are you actively like, I'm trying to do shit different every time. I'm actively trying to level up. How do you feel?
Both. Yeah. You got to have goals and you got to just keep doing it, right? I mean, you definitely got to have goals. Isn't that how you level up? You got to be like, well, it's who are you hanging around, Are you hanging around fucking people who complain, who I don't get up, they won't book me, this and that? Or are you hanging around fucking monsters? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the monsters will definitely make your sword sharper, and I'm a firm believer you are who you hang around. So I try to hang around people who are way funnier than me.
Yeah,
you included.
Hey,
you got your swag, baby.
Hey, I appreciate.
I fucking love that shit, dude. Anyway, I can't do that.
Can't do what?
I go up and people don't like me immediately, and so you go up, people are like, oh, who's this suave debonair motherfucker?
So
maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm attracted to you. I don't know. Thanks.
So do you know?
That's what my show.
Do you know Jimmy Carr?
Jimmy Carr, yeah.
He's talked about the difference between charm and charisma. And he says a lot of people conflate the two, but he says charm is like people see you and they they're like, ooh, I like you. I want to come to you. And then charisma is like you're there and you bring them to you. It's sort of like, it's one thing like, hey, I want to go to that person versus like, oh, I got to listen to this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I feel like that might be a good way to, I feel like you're charismatic. I feel like people come to you. You stay still, people come. Me, I'm like, hey guys, what's going on? And then they're like, look at him go.
Yeah, that is how the feeling I get. Oh shit, Tyler.
I mean, that's how I am.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm trying to get them, but you're like, no, they'll come. They'll come.
Well,
and then they come.
Who are you going up after or before? You know what I mean? So I want to definitely stand out on the lineup for sure.
Yeah.
And so you stand out by switching up gears, man. I'm not a high energetic guy. I'm not fucking dance around guy. I'm not, I'm not I don't do voices, I don't fucking, I don't do all the shit that you're supposed to do to get people enthralled in what you're fucking trying to say.
I mean, the first time I met you, we was outside the Velveeta room in Austin, Texas. And you were just a guy, and I was like, "What's up?" And you're like, "What's up?" You know how you get like comic vision, like you see somebody, you're like, "Yeah, he's a comic." Like you go to a new town and you go to like a mic or a show, and you're like, "That guy's a comic." You just know. And I was like, "Okay, this guy's a comic." Also, we're standing outside the Velveeta room, whatever. And I'm like, "What's up?" And you're like, "What's up?" Man? I'm like, "I'm Tyler." You're like, "I'm George." What's up? I'm like, "Okay." And there's something about it where I was like, "Okay, he's kind of quiet, but I feel like I can't leave yet." And I just started talking to you a little bit more, like, hey, you live here? Like, no, San Antonio. Okay, cool. And then suddenly it's that's the pace. And I had to get into your rhythm. And then suddenly you just kind of started talking about this and that. And you were clearly funny. And I was like, oh shit, this guy's that. Yeah. And like, that's who you are. Even off stage, it's a different version on stage, but that's who you're. You're not a big loud, let me go get you guy. You're a guy who just
Yeah.
I don't know. Chill. How would you describe?
We dictate what funny is.
Mm-hmm.
Audience pays for that. They're losers. The audience pays strangers to bring them joy.
Yeah.
Fucking losers, right? So
I feel you.
It's up to me to bring them, to show them what funny is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to pander or dance for them to entertain them. No, let me show you what you're missing. You know what I mean?
You know, what's curious about that is the juxtaposition of, hey man, they're losers, they're gonna come to me because I'm funny. Mm-hmm. With what you just said was, man, my self-esteem is so low. XYZ.
Well,
how does that exist in one person?
Because I gotta try to be funny. You know what I mean? I'm not like just fucking blatantly arrogant. Like whatever I say is hilarious. No, I'm like fucking. You know, there is a little bit of self-doubt. I mean, there's a lot of self-doubt.
Sure, yeah.
But there is a lot of work that goes into me showing them how to be funny. You know, or what's funny. You know, and I bomb a lot. You know, and
sure, yeah.
And so. Hey, and
no,
so
just like you got to.
You know, you gotta try out different shit.
The shit I come up with, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try it. And you know, it's like I have a joke right now about like I have a doo-doo joke right now, and I'm like, and I'm like, here we go, and of course it didn't work. Of course it didn't work.
That might work, dude.
But it's starting to shape. It's starting to shape
good.
Together. Yeah.
So how long have you been doing comedy?
7.
Okay. Now, when did you realize like you have your way of doing it, like your formula, like because you know, I don't really have to go to too many open mics or do too many spots to just know something's gonna work. Or, I mean, you know, you still got to work it out, but you kind of okay, that's gonna hit, and then you kind of form it from there. What year?
I feel like within the last year.
Really? Wow. Okay.
I feel like really when I started feeling confident that like I have an idea, I don't know how to do it, but I know I'll get it there.
Yeah.
Has been within the last year. Before that, it would be I have an idea, I would try it, and I would do it for a bit, and then I couldn't figure out how to make it as good as my other bit, so I'd just drop it.
Yeah.
I'd drop it. But now I'm able to stick with it, tweak. And I'm able to, you're able to like hear what it should be, and you know how to get to that, versus hearing it and being like, it's not good enough. I don't know what to do. Oh well, I'm just gonna move it. At least that's how I always was.
Without getting too grandiose, I think it's like when people started navigating by the stars. You know, like some people will be like, all right, if I follow this fucking star, oh shit, I'm lost. Like, and you kind of lost at sea type thing. And then once you get down, the way you speak, your own timing, your own cadence, I think that's like, okay, follow the North Star. Like you kind of get it to where, and then it gets you to where you're going. You know? Yeah,
I've always really focused a lot on structure, right? Like writing structure. Like what I'll say a thing, and I'll be like, it needs something here, it needs something there. It needs to have the setup, then the thing, then it needs to have the observation, then how I feel about it, and then the jokes. Like I really care about getting the structure and the format and having these ideas be very digestible and the audience being able to follow it versus it being super funny at first. I care more about the message and what I'm trying to get across, and the jokes will come.
See, I want to make people believe 2 + 2 = 7.
Sure, yeah.
And I want them to not even know how we got to being it's 7. And they're like, it's fucking 7, dude. I have no idea how it's 7, but it's fucking 7. Yeah. But that's good though. So I think about it in like 5 different ways, like angles for the most part, right? It's like what's the premise? What's the what the fuck are we doing? What's the premise? What's your voice about it? Like how does it affect you?
Same.
Then no. What's the premise? Then generalize. Then make it personal. Then do an analogy.
Oh my.
Then do a fucking then wrap it up.
Man, I've never broken it down like that, but I'm like that's what's the generalize? What do you mean generalize? You have the premise. Hey man, man, popsicles are cold. Generalize. What is that? How do you generalize?
So generalize.
I mean, that's a terrible premise. I get it, but
yeah, no. Let's stick with it, man. Popsicles are cold.
Shit.
But that all depends on how cold you freeze. I don't fucking know. See, what's cold to me might not be cold to you. What cold to me is if my lips turn blue. You know. Lose analogy. It's almost like seeing a dog walk backwards. You know what? Fuck that. That's comedy gold, dude. Fuck that. That's one of the greatest jokes I've ever worked on with somebody.
You just started doing the bit. You're just like, yo, it's cold, but it depends on who you are. For me, it just went down it.
I think if people do those basic fucking things, you can make anything fucking funny, dude.
There's something. That's the thing. There is a language. There is a structure. There is a. It's not. We're not just talking up there. There is a. We're using words that people think that they can use, but in a structure that they don't understand. And you gotta learn. And unfortunately, you have to just learn. That structure through trial and error.
Do you ever think about how you make people do involuntary things?
What do you mean?
Like with your words, like you say something funny, laughter is involuntary. It just clicks in your noggin for some reason. Or spit take. You ever seen someone do a spit take of one of your shit? It's the best feeling in the world. You ever seen someone fucking grab their fucking like it's just or cry? You ever seen someone cry? Yeah. It's involuntary. It's just it's crazy how you can like hit these pressure points on people. Do
you feel like that's a power? Or do you feel like it's
a gift,
a connection? I view it. I'm like, I'm really connecting with these people.
Yeah,
some people, I think they're like, you see me just fucking make that lady double over with laughter. I'm a fucking god. And, there's those people.
Yeah,
Dave Chappelle.
There
won't be a talent like that for decades.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting tired of him. Anyway, I think it's a gift, man, and we're just lucky enough to fucking to have it.
But I am interested in the low self-esteem because you did mention that. What does that mean, and what does that look like for?
Nothing's ever good.
It's never good enough.
Never good enough. Nothing's ever good enough. I'm trash.
Just comedy or everything. Your relationship, your friendships, your job, your day job.
Yeah. Almost across the board.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you, cause me, I don't really, I have a day job. I want to do my job well, but I'm not like, oh my God. Are you like that?
Yeah. I gotta be the fucking guy. I don't know.
Really?
Why. I gotta be the fucking guy. I don't know why. I have to be the guy. I have to if something I don't know, Google is God. Yeah. You say your prayer to Google and they answer. Yeah. Seriously. And, I don't understand why people don't utilize that shit more. Like if someone says a word I don't know, I'm like, fuck that, bitch. I'm gonna say 2 words you don't know. And I swear to God, I get like maybe it's competition or something. I don't fucking know. Or if someone talks over my head or if I talk over, I don't know. If someone brings up a country I've never heard of or something, like what is their national fucking flower? I want to know more shit, and it's just me always constantly being like, fuck, I don't know anything. I'm a fucking idiot, You ever been to
Bulgazi?
Bulgazi?
Yeah.
No, what was that?
So that's just a country. You never heard of Bulgazi? Okay.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
You just or like literature,
yeah.
I'm not very like well read,
Sure.
I think reading is fucking stupid too, but I don't know. I'm a very I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. I guess
nothing's ever good enough.
I guess my mother.
Nah. Sure.
But
do you think were you like that as a kid? Did you or were you? I know for me, I remember this was one thing. I never want to lose anything. I never want to lose anything. So I really don't carry a lot of stuff around with me. I try to minimize, even like if I go on a trip or a vacation, I try to minimize the amount I take.
Yes.
Because my dad I would lose shit all the time as a kid, and my dad would yell at me so much for losing shit that didn't even matter. I was in Boy Scouts. We would go camping, and there'd be like the tent bag and the tent, and then the pole bag and the poles. I'd lose the pole bag. I'm like, what's the problem? It's just a bag.
God damn, lose the pole bag.
It's all good. It's just one little bag.
You can't even use the tent anymore.
You can. You just got to put the tent poles with the other stuff. And he would yell, and I just learned. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm just not going to take anything anymore, so I can never lose anything. And then years later, he tells me a story. He was like, yeah, I remember I had a watch. I got a watch for Christmas. And then we went the family went somewhere. Yeah. And I looked off and I took my watch off to wash my hands, and I looked back and it was gone. I couldn't find it. And my mom yelled at me, and I was crying all the way home. And then once I got home, my mom gave me the watch and was like, you better not lose anything ever again. And then he just passed that trauma on to me.
Yeah, sins of the father.
I'm going to do that to my kids.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
So do you have anything like that?
Yeah.
Any story that might explain it?
My mother is an English teacher.
Okay.
My father's in the military, so they're very like organized and fucking grammar, and which I think grammar's a fucking joke, but all that shit is like structured, and you got to wake up at a certain time. You got to keep your shit clean. I'm I'm organized. I'm just messy though.
Yeah.
And there's a difference. I don't know. It just never being enough. Like I didn't care about grades, like I made straight A's.
You didn't care about grades?
No, they didn't care about grades, and I was on the honor roll, and they were like, all right, I guess second grade, it's fucking easy, bro. Shit like shit like that.
I remember being that way.
Good for you. Third grade is hard. I'm like, hey, it's fucking difficult.
I remember first grade, they were like, they were like, oh, you want to be in the gifted program? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I'm like, I ain't doing shit. I'm doing the same shit as everyone else. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Yeah, I was in advanced math and all that shit. Yeah. And they were like, how's school going? I'm like, oh, it's fine.
They didn't even care. They're just like,
not at all.
Are you? I guess, like that. Yeah. They just weren't that involved in your.
No, they. I was the oldest too. So, and okay. I did everything right.
Okay.
And so my brother and sister were like the fuck ups, and they would get all the attention because behavioral, and my sister had made bad. We gotta help her, blah. And they would fucking do crazy shit, and I was just like, I'm doing everything right, and I'm a good liar, so I would never get caught, I don't know. So they never really like looked at me as like the fucking all right, he'll be fine,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
There's no way to stand out.
This thing's beeping, and I haven't heard it beep in forever. So I'm going to go hide it so it's not picked up. So give me a second.
I got you. How many of those you got? I just heard it again. How many? What? If you just change the battery, it won't beep anymore. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Go to New York, though.
What the fuck? God damn.
Trying. Anyway.
God bless you.
We'll see what happens. But I had another point. You were talking about your parents didn't care. Okay, this is the thing. So whenever I think of low self-esteem, though, I think of like I'm not good. Mm-hmm. But what I'm hearing from you is more like what I'm doing, like unsatisfied with what I'm doing. Is it more that, or is there a bit of like, no, but it's like I need to do this so I'm good enough, but I'm never good enough, so I need to keep it. Like what's the
sometimes I feel
that?
phony.
Okay.
Yeah. And then sometimes I'm like, that was funny, but I've heard the crowd laugh harder. Mm-hmm. And so even though people are telling me, oh, good set, or everybody says that, but anybody, it's still
you get to a certain level where everyone's like, good set, and it's like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But was it though? It was good enough, but was it actually good?
I mean, yeah, it was. I did my job, but I want people to fucking cry laughing. Like I want to be the best on the lineup. I want to be the best. I want people to go and be like, yo, y'all missed it last night, bro. Mm-hmm. Y'all, that motherfucker. Holy shit, dude, I got to work on my set. Like I want people to have all their own insecurities.
Yeah. No, I totally understand.
You know what I mean?
No, of course I know what you mean.
Is that a shitty mentality?
No, I think it's competitive. Mm-hmm. No one's mad at no one looks at Michael Jordan and thinks like, he's like, and I saw him, and that's when I hit the gym and I started dunking on the motherfucker and I was going. No one's like, hey, it's not nice, Michael. No one's saying that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not shitty about it though.
Sure. But there is that monster in you that's like, I want the person after me to feel bad.
No, come on.
I want the person after me to be like, uh-oh.
Not feel bad, but definitely struggle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Know your fucking place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why are you going after me? It's crazy.
Yeah. Have you ever followed somebody and had that?
Yeah. I followed a lot of people and had that. Mainly my buddy Kabaza. You know Kabaza? Josh?
Yeah.
And Raul.
Yeah.
Sometimes having to follow those guys, it's not fun. You know? And then Hannibal Buress, Stop by the Tiger. Or
really?
shit like that. Like where you're just like, oh fuck, I gotta follow Vic Henley. Like what the fuck, dude? You know what I mean? Fuck. I mean, yeah, it's been even in town. You know, you gotta follow fucking Murphy, Andrew.
Sure, yeah.
Or just people we know. I'm shit. Like just a whole bunch of Elizabeth Spears. You ever have to follow her?
Sure, yeah. I think our energies are very different, so it works out.
Oh yeah, maybe, yeah. I look like a fucking monster. I feel like a monster.
She's funny, she's quirky, she's
dark, little touch fangs.
But it's okay. And then you're like, and then you come up there saying some wild shit.
Yeah, man, it's not cool, you know. But I should know my place. You know what I mean? I should know my fucking place.
I think it's
elevate my fucking writing.
Sure.
Work on myself.
Absolutely. So what? Not even comedy wise necessarily. I mean, if it is comedy, sure. But outside of that, is there something you're working on personally right now? Is there something you're trying to get better at, trying to work on? Whether it's comedy or some specific aspect, or if it's your relationship, spirituality. Man. Is there anything you feel like?
I got like a touch of ADHD.
Okay.
So I got like a lot of projects going on. A lot of unfinished shit. Okay. You know. Just stupidness. My deck. I'm working on my deck. I'm trying to build.
You have a house?
I have a house.
Damn.
I know.
Successful friends. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, 11 years. I'm trying to put a patio cover on there and paint it and do all this shit. Anyway, I'm trying to be a better father to my daughter, you know.
I guess I didn't realize you had kids.
I have one right now. I got one on the way. Holy fuck,
dude.
You? Yeah. I got
double daddy.
I dumped in, yeah. I'm the Dump City King. Is that what it is? Dump City King? Dump City Kang.
Same girl?
No. I didn't get lucky like that, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. No. No, so my daughter's 12.
Okay.
And she's kind of slipping away from it a little bit. She's getting off in those teenage vibes. And so I'm trying to like stay relevant. You know, I'm her dad. I'll always be her dad. But I'm trying to be like, hey, what kind of music you listen to? And she's put me onto some game.
Like what?
A couple of sad fucking song, like fuck his name, Steve Red or something. Steven Red is. It's like teenage music, or like some bad's gonna happen, and I feel bad about it or some shit. Goddamn, what the fuck is this guy's name? It's like it's old now. Oh, here we go. The Sacred Souls, pretty dope. And Hot Freaks. Oh, Steve Lacy. You heard of Steve Lacy?
Dude, my brother just texted me Steve Lacy's new album. That shit's fire.
Yeah.
That shit's fire.
My 12-year-old's like, boom.
I wish I knew you wanted me.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna be like, oh man, what a great voice, Tyler. Oh man.
It was pretty good.
So talented.
On the spot. That was actually pretty good.
Huh? Yeah.
Just like that. I'm trying
Steve Lacy's dope.
I'm trying to like still find little ways to be cool, you know, and like be she's it's very humbling, you know, to have like a preteen, because you're just like, all right, I can't solve shit with ice cream, you know what I mean?
No,
I can't.
They have like real emotional problems.
Yeah,
I mean, not, you know what I mean, not problems.
Well, no,
but like they're living life.
She's self-aware.
Yeah,
she knows there's suffering in the world, you know. Before she didn't know, now she knows.
Yeah.
So. Whoops, you know.
I get that, because I grew up with cousins, and I wasn't their father. I was their cousin, but and I was their older cousin. And right around, they started like 11, 12, they were cool. 13, they started getting a little weird. 14, 15, suddenly their best friend Tyler became this. What the fuck? Who is this guy?
Yeah.
And why is he here being fucking stupid and goofy when we used to love it? We used to run around and have fun. Yeah. And then, you know, I'm like in my 20s, so I'm like, I get it. So I'm not mad at it. But I saw it multiple times. They just hit this age, and then they just suddenly like, and with their dad, it's probably even worse.
But definitely. Yeah. Like I'll call, and I'll get a hey baby, and she goes, what? You know the rage you feel when someone goes, what? Like as if I'm bothering you, as if I didn't give you fucking life, as if I didn't. But it's all, I'm being mean to myself because she's a part of me and I'm a part of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a big mind fuck.
Do you see it that way?
Yeah, I'm like her.
Sort of, like
she's me.
That's so
you know,
is on what level, on like on a spirit? Are you trying to be like, you know what, this is just an extension of who I am, and I'm trying to help her like I try to help myself. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
never heard it quite like
it's
that.
It's a physical embodiment of love. You know, we're all just love walking around. We're somebody's love walking around. You know,
that's fascinating.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
sounds very spirit.
no, it's really that's my boogie right there.
Yeah, of course.
So
of course, man.
Yeah. And
she's like, you a teenager, you going through it.
She's going through it.
She's going through it. And then I always think about what I would do with my kids and how I would get them through these moments and what I would want. Because I'm doing this whole fucking podcast because I like self-improvement. I like trying to figure out shit and getting yourself better. And I'm like, okay, I got all this shit. Now I just got to pass it on to the next generation so they can, but that's not how it works. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it.
They do not want to hear it. You're an idiot. You're a total idiot.
Yeah.
Because what you say doesn't she's on some new shit that I haven't even heard of. You know what I mean? I'm here talking about, 1900s, we used to have, our books didn't have pictures in it. Like, it's like shit like that. Which is like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Why are you talking about shit that already happened?
Yeah. Give me some insight to the future. And I'm like, the future is bullshit, bro. Like, I don't know. But then you don't want to depress them. I don't know. It's a big mind fuck, I'm telling you.
Where you're like, well, I mean, world probably won't be habitable by the time you're my age, so yeah. Does that help?
I never told her Santa Claus was real her whole life, and she's like, how come you didn't tell me Santa Claus was real? I'm like, because I never wanted to lie. Do you think I'm doing the right thing? She's like, I was a fucking kid. Jesus Christ.
you have these values. You're like, I want to make sure that our relationship is built on
absolute
and
trust.
Truth.
Yeah.
And she's like, I just wanted presents from a fat man in the chimney.
Yeah.
And you're like, well,
there is no such thing.
It's not a thing. It's not a thing. Damn.
Yeah.
Fucking love embodied. That's such a beautiful way. Are you a spiritual person at all?
Yeah, very spiritual.
Are you?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
You meditate?
I didn't realize it, but yeah, I do.
How did you not realize it?
I just thought I was a creep. Because I don't listen to the radio when I drive by myself.
Oh, interesting.
It's like one of those things, and I just kind of zone out. And before you know it, I'm like where I'm at, but I'm like, oh shit, I was just having my fucking moment in my head, thinking about whatever, or in the shower,
Sure, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Are you having that moment now?
I'm having a moment now. I just think energy is fucking really important, man. People's energy is really important. You come in with fucking bad vibes, I can't be around you. I can't be around negative energy. I can be around criticism, of course, but I just negative fucking. It's just, who is that serving? What is that doing? That's not doing anything. It's not doing anything for anybody. Not for you, people around you. You're making everybody sick. It's like,
yeah. And
to me, that's a bad spirit. It's like, Jesus Christ.
When did that's something you have to learn.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm getting to this point where it's like, we're like what you were saying before, where it's like, oh, the people you surround, that's who you are a reflection of. And there's a point where you have to start cutting these negative motherfuckers out. When did you reach that point?
What do you mean, in comedy or just in life?
Oh, just in life, comedy.
Man, I couldn't wait to get out of my fucking house.
Really?
Couldn't wait. I was in the street. I was a street guy. I was just always outside in the street getting away. My brother was bipolar. My sister's fucking schizophrenic. My mom, she's like undiagnosed something, fucking rage filled. My dad wasn't there, so he was in the army. So it was like, I had friends. I had like a shitload of fucking friends. I was in the street, all the time. I just couldn't be around that type of, and even now, it's small doses with my family.
Yeah.
But
damn.
But you learn that, and then you see that in other people. You're like, oh fuck, I'll stay away from that because that's just gonna make me fucking crazy,
I feel like that's great. What did it look like? What was the vibe? So, because I mean, like, what did you say? You said undiagnosed. You said bipolar.
My brother's was bipolar.
Bipolar.
Yeah. Diagnosed everything. Yeah.
Diagnosed. We're trying to take care of it.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I didn't even know. I thought that's how life was. You cuss it. You fight every day.
Right.
Fists, talking shit.
Damn.
Every fucking day. Every day. You know. Yeah.
Damn. That's wild. And then so you're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I need peace. Yeah. Peace.
Did it? Are they still like that? Have they gotten better, or is it like I just gotta?
My sister did not get better. She's doing better.
Yeah.
But she didn't get better though.
Yeah.
She's doing a lot better, thank God. My brother, he's no longer with us. Mm-hmm. And my mom, she's calmed down a lot because of her heart condition. And my dad, he's just my dad. He's a fucking good guy.
My parents still together?
They're still together.
Still together.
Yeah, 40 fucking years.
Wow.
40 years, yeah. Still together. The epitome of a toxic relationship. You know what I mean? Like, really? I had to learn that behavior was not good. I'm telling you, I had to like teach myself.
That's what I'm hearing.
Go through some shit. You know what I mean?
You're like, I don't know what is going on here, but I need to leave.
Yeah.
I'm going to go find some friends and get out.
Yeah.
And then once you get out, you're like, okay, if I see more negativity, all right, I need to avoid that shit.
Yeah.
And
I see how people treat other people, and I'm like, oh, that's not supposed to happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm living fucked up.
Yeah.
So I don't want that to pass on to my kid either. You know, Some people continue that cycle and still think that it's supposed to have different results, which is absolutely fucking crazy. And so you gotta just sometimes I have a lot of rage too. I gotta bite my fucking tongue. My daughter goes, "What?" You know, I bite my tongue because I know me cussing her fucking out.
Right.
Me cussing this bitch out is gonna be good for nobody.
Yeah.
You know? So I gotta be like, I don't like how that tone is. Obviously, you're going through something.
God.
Yeah, you really got to be like, check yourself.
You're like truly like I mean, you know, not to but it's like you were like an evolved like you know where you came from, and you were actively trying to, I mean, probably keep the good, and you're trying to drop the bad and really stop it from passing on to the next people.
Got to. Yeah, my daughter is the most compassionate, patient person in the fucking world. She's kind to everybody. She looks at everybody's side of the story. Like, well, you know, some people go, they're a fucking asshole. And my daughter go, her parents got divorced. You know, it's like her dad died in Iraq. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I still don't like the bitch. But I'll always up on her because he told me what happened. You know what I mean? And my daughter's the same way. She has all these fucking friends, and everybody fucking loves her. She's a little clown too. And she's like my fucking hero, man. She's fucking amazing. I still have like a little fucking rage thing in me. You know, I'll yell sometimes, and she'll be like, "Dad, you're yelling." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Let me calm the fuck," because I don't even realize I'm yelling sometimes.
You know what I hear about like parents, this generation that where those young kids and they're coming up. There seems to be a level of back and forth that at least I didn't have.
Yeah,
I mean, like there was a back and forth with me and my parents, but it felt sort of like I'm like, you get to talk up until the point where I'm finished with you talking, and then what I say goes.
Yeah.
But this thing of like, Dad, you need to calm down, and you recognize, you're like, she's probably right.
Yeah. Well, when you listen to people though, you know, like I think that's the big thing, and you gotta listen to people you love. You know, you gotta take what they say to heart, because if not, then who loves you? Nobody. You don't trust anybody. What the fuck? You know what I mean? And so when she checks me, or I'll be like, hey, we're going to, like, dude, I want to take her to Costa Rica with me, bro. Like, and she's like, I don't want to go. I'm like, what? It's a family resort, 5-star hotel. It's a fucking volcano. It's fucking great. Like, come on. She's like, when?
What the fuck does she have going on?
I don't know. I don't like. It's the 31st.
Man, I got hopscotch on the 28th. Okay,
no,
I'm busy.
She's like, I got a big math test. I got tutoring on Saturday. There's just no way I can go. And I'm like, bro, there's water slides and zip line. I gotta sell her on going. When you know, again, and I can't even say this to her. I'm like, we went to Corpus Christi. Like, what the fuck, you know? Which is, I don't know if you've been. It's very nice over there.
I remember we went when I was real little.
Yeah. But it's beautiful. I love the city.
Then we went to Disneyland. And I was like, this is better.
A little bit, right? Yeah. And so I just having to say, but I've raised her to think for herself, to question authority, to pick her battles. That's number one. Mm-hmm. To never be a sucker. You know, I got all these like rules and shit. And don't be a sucker. If someone wants something from you.
I like to imagine these are like written on the wall.
I need to write them down. Yeah.
Rule 1: don't be a sucker.
That's rule number 1. Yeah, don't be a sucker. If you have to be a sucker, make sure you get something out of the deal. Mm-hmm. Don't just fucking do people favors for no fucking reason, unless they're family. Unless you love them, everybody else gets the dick. Fuck them, you know. But yeah,
everybody gets the dick, daddy.
When she was like 5, I was like, I'll be driving, picking her from school. Honey, what's rule number 1? She's like, don't be a sucker. Don't do shit for people. Just, you know, don't hang out with people that I don't trust. I'm like, that's right. She said she had just real quick, if you don't mind. Can I be a dad?
Of course.
She got into a curse word contest when she was in 1st grade.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when
I don't remember that.
No,
my 1st grade.
Oh man, that's mild how I grew up. And so her and the little girlfriends were around. It was an after school program, and one girl said poop. You know, this other girl said garbage or some goofy. My daughter goes motherfucker. And just decimated the whole group, dude. They were like, like she said, you know,
yeah.
It's something that was unbelievable to them. And one of the little girls got so she wanted to go tell the teacher and shit. And her name was Sophia. I still remember that bitch to this day. And so Sophia goes and tells the teacher, and teacher comes back. Ava, did you say a curse word? And my daughter's like, no. And then because she's my daughter, you know. Mm-hmm. And then the teacher,
she thought. Rule number 1: don't be a sucker.
Don't be a sucker.
No,
but
I didn't say
meanwhile, she's 6, right? Mm-hmm. So the teacher goes, well, Sophia told me. And she goes, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, started confessing because there was eyewitness, you know. Right. But fuck Sophia, right? Mm-hmm. It's her word against hers. And so when I picked her up, the teacher goes, oh, Mr. Garza, this and blah, blah, blah. This, your daughter told you this and that. And I was like, no, she didn't, you know, because I'm her dad. And then she goes, well, she confessed. And I was like, fuck. All right, I'll talk to her. But they're just kids, so who cares, you know?
Right.
And so in the car ride, I'm trying to play cool. I'm like, hey, did anything happen today? She's like, no, not at all. And I was like, are you sure nothing happened today? No, I can't think of a thing, you know? And I was like, so you didn't get into a curse word contest? She's like, I don't remember. No, I don't remember that. I was like, the teacher told me. I'm so sorry, Dad. I was like, dude, rule number 1, don't be a sucker. Don't hang around people you can't trust. I was like, fuck Sophia, because you can't trust her.
You can't start a contest and then whenever she plays the game, it's like, well, it's time to go tell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And we got home and her mom said the same thing. She's like, me and her mom, I'm not even mad about you cussing. Shit's gonna happen, you know. Fuck, shit, piss, all that's going to happen.
You look like a fool today.
Yes.
You embarrassed the family today.
By choosing the wrong friends. Not even by cussing. Yeah. You chose the wrong friends and deny everything, you know, there's no camcorders in there. I just felt like she was a sucker. I don't know. It's like watching the first 48 and they confess. You're like, oh, you fucking idiot. What are you doing? God damn it.
Yeah.
I always root for the bad guy too. I don't know why.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's
man. It was a thing when he left, bro. When he left to Amsterdam.
What do you mean it was a thing?
I don't know. I felt like, man, fuck this. You know, I was just getting to know you. You know. Mm-hmm. And you were just out, and I guess you were doing your improv thing or whatever.
I was doing stand about that too.
You were, yeah. Because I've always wanted to ask you about it. What's the vibe? What's the scene? Is it translate? Is it a little slower or faster?
I think. Well, I mean, it's one of these things where if I went back now, I like to think it would have gone better, but because it's been years, I've gotten better. But I was just in London. Okay, all right. I was just in London not too long ago, and I did a set, and they were just looking at me like they didn't understand what I was, and I was like, all right, fuck this, fuck Europe. I'm not doing this shit no more. But how it was so I went to Boom Chicago in Amsterdam. It was an improv theater, and that was my job. I just did improv. And there was a stand-up scene, an English-speaking stand-up scene, and I got into that, and I was doing shows a little bit here and there. It was tough because I had improv I had work every night. And then maybe like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I was available for shows. So I would do some stand-up shows there.
Let me ask you this. Was anybody else in your improv troupe? Was that the correct terminology?
Yeah.
Okay. Improv gang? Was anybody else doing stand-up? Did anybody else get off to go tell jokes?
There was one guy, British dude, Simon Fielder, who did do stand-up, but not, he didn't, he used to do it in London. I feel like he was sort of taking a break-ish in Amsterdam. He would do it, but not as much as I would try to do it. And then my other friend Sid Singh, he would do it. He was American and from California, and he would do it a lot. He was all about trying to do it. Me, I was sort of like, I'm tired.
So when you talking about in London?
This is in Amsterdam.
In Amsterdam. Mm-hmm. So in Amsterdam, were you black or were you American?
I was American first, definitely.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they really, they didn't. I don't think I read as black to them.
No.
I mean, they understood I was, but they don't quite have that. They don't have the same understanding of race that we do. I mean, because
isn't that crazy?
They knew they were white. If I said, "Are you white?" they would be like, "Yeah, I guess." But they thought of themselves as Dutch. Like if I got on stage and I would be like, "Man, white people are racist," they'd be like, "Yeah, but we're Dutch."
Yeah.
And they just didn't have the same understanding of race as we did. And
everybody thinks they're better than us because they didn't have a civil war over slavery.
Yeah. I mean,
bullshit.
Well, yeah. And then meanwhile, fucking Amsterdam, their golden age, that's what they call it historically, was whenever they were fucking going around killing people for spices and then delivering slaves back and forth.
Yeah, the fucking trade. The motherfuckers, yeah.
Yeah. And that's how
they didn't have a war. And so everybody looks down on America like, oh, yeah, we didn't have to have a war. We knew it was wrong. Like, fuck you.
But also they did, like, their war was in like the 1100s.
Yeah.
That's when people came together, fought, established territory, and then developed culture that, styles of government and shit has changed. But essentially, it's the same people doing it. So like they just did it right before. And America's
we're just 2 or 3 generations removed. So it still stings. It's still like
there's that.
It's like a scab. Anytime there's a shooting in the news, it just reopens that fucking scab.
And we're not a people. We try to be the American people, and at our best we are. But then we got powers that be being like, hey, don't forget that you Mexican and I'm black, and
So what you're saying is we need another tragedy to happen in America so we can all come together.
I mean, we had COVID and that didn't work. We might be past it. I don't know.
COVID wasn't a person we could hunt and kill.
That is true. Even Russia invading, and it seems pretty black and white that even though the context is more complicated, but Russia, y'all are fucking up. And then we got Republicans being like, well, Putin has.
From top to bottom, everybody's scared of Russia.
Yeah.
The president to us.
Yeah.
The peons were like, yeah, well, Russia, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, don't even put this.
I'm gonna beep out. I'm scared of
Usher. The Usher. Yo, I'm terrified of Usher, dude. That motherfucker, he can set his
these
people.
These are my confessions, man. I'm afraid of the motherfucker. That's so stupid.
I wish I never did what I did. Say bye to my relationship.
But no, I was in Amsterdam. I was doing my thing, and then the big thing was after my eventually it took a few months, but after my improv shows, I would just go out and be like, hey, if anyone wants to stay and watch me do stand up, y'all can stay. So then maybe 100 people come to the show, maybe 20 people would stay.
Nice.
Or maybe 5. It depended on the night. Sometimes it was some American expats on vacation, and I was like, I'm from Texas, and they'd be like, hey, I've been there. And then sometimes it was all Dutch crowd, and I would be like, man, you know how white people be acting crazy when you're black? And they're like, we don't know what you're talking about. And it made me learn like, oh, you really have to consider where they're coming from before you tell a joke. You have to really understand. I mean, it's the classic know your audience, but you have to explain a lot in order for a joke to land, and I learned that by being there.
That's kind of what I imagine like Russell Peters probably he's had to do with different cultures and different ways to approach. Sure, or maybe he just does impressions of them. I don't know.
He definitely does that. But in order to do the impression, you got to really understand.
Yeah.
I remember I was doing a podcast with an Irish guy, and we were talking, and he was real cool, and I liked him a lot. And then he said something, and then I started riffing on it, and I was making sort of like Irish potato famine sort of jokes, and he laughed. But then I was like, listen, man, I don't really know if that's okay. Like, I know that was like a big deal for y'all.
Yeah.
And like, and their whole, like, you know, the Irish being persecuted, and like, basically, you know, the Irish were the niggas of that area for a time. And he was
heard that before.
And he was just kind of like, yeah, that was kind of fucked up, but you good, dog. And I was like, all right, cool. And it's hard to know.
Yeah.
It's hard. And when you leave the States, you realize that, you know, we have a worldview, and it's just one of many. And
it's very skewed. It's very through a keyhole, I think, you know. It's like, I didn't find out I was Mexican until we moved to the States.
You were born in Mexico?
No. I was born in San Antonio, and then we went to Germany. I lived in Europe
oh shit,
for like 8 years. Military, yeah. And we came back for a year or two, and we went back for another 3 or 4 years.
What were you in Germany? You were just a kid?
Just a kid.
American?
Just American kid, you know, from Texas, you know what I mean? Fucking proud, you know what I'm saying? Get down, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, and then when we moved back, we moved back when I was in 5th grade, and people were like, what are you, black? What are you, white? You Mexican? I was like, no, I'm American. They're like, wait, what's your last name? Oh yeah, you're Mexican. I'm like, nah, I'm American. What's up, bro? He's like, dude, you are Mexican, bro. And I was like, no, I'm not. I've never been to Mexico. What part of Mexico are you from? Because they were like, I'm Mexican, bro. They're like, what part of Mexico are you from? Because I'm culture, y'all know shit. And they're like, oh, I'm from the west side. And you're like, west side of Mexico? Like, no, I'm San Antonio. Motherfucker.
So you also American?
Yeah, but people like to identify. If you don't fit a slot someone can put you in, it's you know, I've been in purgatory like forever, you know. Maybe you feel like that too. I don't know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, if you've seen any of the jokes I tell where I'm just like, and they were mean to me, and I just wanted them to like me. Like, that's all my jokes are. Underneath it, I'm just like, I just want to be accepted, and they don't want me. Like, that's all it is. And I do feel like I feel this. I feel in this weird space where like I am a black person, but when people see me, especially since the dreads help a lot. They help sell some of the jokes, which is ridiculous. But
everybody has their props.
So I tell the jokes. And I feel like I'm a black dude doing black material, but people kind of don't expect it from me. So it's there. I don't know. I feel like if it was a darker dude doing the jokes, they would hit differently. But I'm doing them, so I feel like they think I should be like, hey, you're like Corbin Blue. Why aren't you playing basketball with Zac Efron? Like I feel like there's a bit of like he should be more wholesome, and then I'm just like, and then nigga this and nigga that, and they're like, oh, okay, Jesus Christ, what? This came out of nowhere.
How do you feel about other people saying nigga? Like,
well,
I'll be honest.
I'm gonna bleep yours, but I'm gonna keep mine.
I'll be honest. I say it all the time.
Do you?
My whole family says it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, everybody, top to bottom, grandmother to cousins, everything.
Is that a Germany thing?
Yeah, right. No, I mean, I have black people in my family, and it's just how we grew up, black and brown, and you know, I've only gotten ever shit from it as an adult, from like
white people,
comedians.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
like,
not.
Hey. Oh, and my daughter. Yeah.
Oh, really?
She told me that I don't have the N-word pass.
That's really funny.
And I was like, what?
Like, you weren't there. She was like, no, Dad. I
can't convince her. And then my mom comes out and she says, what's up? You know?
That's crazy.
And she's like, Grandma.
Of course. I mean, growing up, there was Mexicans around that were saying the N-word. And
Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Cubans.
Sure. And I never really liked it because it broke the rules of only black people allowed to say it. And that was just how I felt. But I also was like, but I also get it. You know, it's like we living right next to each other in the oppression pool. So it's, you know, it is what it is.
I think it's more of test my gangster type of shit, you know? I think white people can't say it because anybody will test their gangster. Like, what the fuck did you just say? And they got to be like, well, either you heard me, motherfucker, and that sounds even more racist.
I've had a lot of white people say it to me because they knew I was not gangster. They would say not even. I don't want to say gangster per se, but your integrity, I guess. I don't. No, it's you lack integrity, motherfucker.
But I'm not gonna. I don't say it to just anybody, everybody. It's my people, like my friends, like my close friends. It just comes out of me. I was at work one time and I work in a professional place, Sure,
yeah.
And I was talking to my buddy.
You're giving a speech, and you're like,
my buddy Mac.
If all niggas could come over here, and we're gonna have him begin the meeting,
something like that. And I was talking to my buddy Mac, and he's an older black gentleman. We were just talking, blah blah. And I said, man, this nigga fucking came over to my house, and I looked at him. He was like, so what did he say? And I was like. And I looked at him, I was like,
right.
Hey man, I wasn't raised right, so I say things, whatever. He's all like, what are you talking about? I was like, nothing. And then I continued with the fucking thing, and then we talked about it later. I was like, oh, because he's like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me like that. And I was like, okay, shut up.
Like once you told him that you said it, he got mad?
Yeah, because he was offended. Like, I'm not a square. Fuck you. Like, I'm not a person to be offended by it.
It's something. I can think of there's 2 times a white dude have said it to me. These are one of 2 times, or 2 of several times. I remember there was this dude. I was working at this company in Austin. It was like a tech sales company. We had to wear fucking polos and shit going in. And there was this guy. He was the funny guy in the office. Like not like the real funny, not like the motherfuckers with chops, but he was like, hey, he would do the shit from memes and say it at work, and that kind of guy. And he was this guy, and we go to lunch, and he drives, and he's like, hey, you want some weed? I got some weed in the car. And I'm like, nah, I'm good, man. And he takes a hit of it, and he's just like,
coolest guy ever. What the fuck?
I mean, I wasn't smoking weed like that back then, and also I had to work. I'm like, I don't know. Anyway. So he was doing that. He was driving, and he was just like, "Yeah, man." For some reason, he was just like, "Yeah, nigga," and I was just like, "All right, buddy, let's keep driving." Like, I'm just like, "Why are you doing?"
You didn't say nothing?
I didn't. I showed disapproval on my face. Is that gangster?
No.
That's the most I did.
That's if he's testing the waters.
He was testing the waters, but I was
gotta go. Hey, man. Watch what you say, and he'd be like, "Oh, they do the whole backtrack."
I was probably just like, "All right, dude." That was maybe the most I did. I don't remember exactly what I did, but I was just like, "All right, man, just chill out." And another time was at the same job. First week I was working there, and it was a different white dude in my training class, and he was real cool, and we were talking. And it was like a post-work thing. We were drinking, and he was just talking. He was like, going. And that's when I was just like, nigga, that's not what I said. And we both laughed, and it registered, and I was like, oh, this white dude said nigga, but I didn't care. Just the way your work guy said. And I was just like, why is that? And I talked to him. I was like, hey, man, I asked him, I was like, why didn't I care that you said the N-word? And he was like, dude, I was in a black fraternity in college. So he was just around it. He was in it.
I checked someone.
He had a black girlfriend. He was living the life. And I'm not saying he should have said that.
Yeah.
And even for you, it's like you shouldn't just say that blatantly in public. But if you around your people and it's all good, it's like.
First of all,
that's why.
You testing my gangster right now? Say whatever I want. God damn it.
I mean, that's just how I feel. I'm like, if you.
I appreciate you worrying for me, like worrying about me. You know?
In mixed company, I would say probably inappropriate.
Mixed company, read the room, But no, I've checked somebody before because your boy, like in the car when he said it sounds foreign, like hey,
yeah, because he was having fun with it. He was like, let me try this out.
Yeah,
because Tyler's a bitch.
That's tough. You feel that, huh?
I mean,
you're in the shower watching, you're like, fuck. Like it hits you. I don't. Making eggs like 10 years later, you're like, there's
just been so many white folks that are like, hey man, I said it. I'm going to keep saying it. Yeah. It is what it is. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Fucking fight this guy?
Just when you want to be friends with him? Yeah, you could fight him.
Well, no, I mean, there was one guy where I'm just like, I'm not really going to fuck with you like that anymore. Because that's not, I'm like, I explicitly was like, stop doing that. And he's like, yeah, I said it in high school. We're in college. I'm going to say it in college.
That's different. Yeah. If you're uncomfortable with anything I say. I'm like, all right, I'll take into consideration our friendship, and I'll be like, you know what? If I want to hang out with this dude, all right, I get it. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, fuck that. No, this one guy, I said, I was like, I told him his name was, I was like, hey, he was a comic too. He used to be, thank God. And I was like, hey, dude, I wouldn't say that anymore. He's like, you say it all the time. I'm like, I
White
know.
dude?
No, it was a Mexican guy.
Oh, Mexican. Okay.
And a black dude too. Anyway, so I was like, hey, you just sound foreign, bro. Like you can't. And then my buddy Blair, he's black. He was like, yeah, bitch, that sounds foreign as fuck, dog.
Yeah.
He's like, well, George says, he's like, well, George is my nigga, bro. You can't say that shit, blah blah. There's a thing, a bond that you feel, just like the guy of fraternity and whatnot.
He knew. He said it right.
Just yeah. And it's just one of those fucking things. And how do we get on this? I don't know. Does
it sound foreign when I say it? I wonder sometimes.
No.
Sounds okay. It's passable. It sounds like I feel like it sounds like it's like a second language.
Have you always?
No, I didn't really grow up saying it. I really only started saying it on stage for for joke purposes.
You know,
and then it sort of seeped, and then I started saying it in my head when I'm driving. I'm like, man, this nigga needs to go. And then and then in the grocery store, I'm like, man, a nigga needs some Frosted Flakes, like just myself. And then it started slipping out into conversation when I'm around black folks, which is you know.
And do they like go, or have you ever noticed someone go?
No, but that's a tough thing to.
Tyler.
It's a tough thing to say to somebody.
We're in purgatory, man. There's nothing we can do about it.
I mean, listen, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm glad we got to talk about this.
Yeah. This is important stuff to get. And we got to let the people know.
Yeah.
Got to let the people know. Yeah.
I called it.
You called it?
I felt it. I was like, have you always? And you're like, no, I just saw something like,
I saw it on TV.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Oh,
I saw they were saying it on TV, and I was like, let me give it a go.
I had to actively not say it in a professional. Like I used to have to actively not like talk like that. You know what I mean? Where I'm very comfortable or vulgar or cuss too much. I had to tell myself, hey, this is not cool. Educated people don't talk like this. You know, I can't talk like this. You know.
Yeah.
And, you know, I got buddies that are in prison and they talk like they're 15-year-old kids, you know, saying, oh, this is my dog, you know, oh, fool, you know, whatever. And that's something else I had to grow out of, you know.
Isn't that a shame, though?
Shame?
You got to do that
it's
to fucking survive?
Well, you know, it's all about trust.
And then what do you mean?
People don't trust the guy that goes, yeah, fool, what's up? They don't trust that guy.
I mean, but it's just some racist, classist bullshit.
Not really.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's respect.
Why can't it be like, nah, fool, I got you. Nah, fool, I'm gonna work really hard for you, boss. Nah, fool.
Because I'm calling him a fool.
Yeah, but fool's just like, dude.
No, it's not.
Yeah, fool. Get out of here, fool.
Dude is like, dude is still disrespectful. I used to have to stop people calling people sir.
You have to stop calling people sir?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they have a name. Like, they're not above me. I'm not below them. I had to stop giving them that power of like, hey, sir, how's it going?
So if you see a gentleman.
If I know their name, I'm like, hey, Mark. Hey, George. You know what I mean? Like, if I see the CEO of a company, I know he's the boss. He knows he's the boss. I'm going to say, hey, good morning, sir. I'm not going to be a fucking idiot. I'm going to be like, hey, Mac, what's up? Yes. Or hey, good morning, Mark. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that tie, Mike.
I feel that.
You know
what do you think? Is that and is this
in my 30s?
Is this rule number 1? Is this don't be a sucker?
Yeah. Don't be a sucker.
Good morning, sir. It's like, damn, I was being a fucking sucker.
Bitch. Man.
Yeah. Being a bitch.
I'm bowing my head to this fucking guy. He knows he's the boss. We all know he's the boss.
And I feel like,
or she. Fuck it.
Sure.
We know, no, she's the boss.
Hello, ma'am. That would be
terrible. Hi, ma'am, and we're the same age. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, about, Melissa.
Do you say
looking good? Like that skirt.
Do you say sir on stage to an audience member. Do you say nigga on stage?
No, I've said nigga once. And
did it go well?
It went okay.
Sure
The audience had mixed reaction. It was on damn, it was so fucking good too. It was on what's that baseball game?
Oh, the Severino's one?
Yeah, Severino.
I forgot what he called it. I don't remember.
Fuck, right? But it's a baseball thing.
Bases loaded.
Some shit like that.
Grand
some
slam.
Dumb shit. Yeah. But it was a very good fucking way to say one-liner jokes and shit. So my one-liner joke was knock knock. They go, who's there? And I go, Harriet Tubman. They go, Harriet Tubman who? I was like, nigga, open the door. That's so good, right? I fucking love that joke so much. The white audience was like, ha ha, oh.
Yeah.
And then Nick and Aaron were like, oh, well, I don't know. We're going to have to, he could be out. He could be safe. We're going to have to go to our line judge. And it was Chris Cubis, right? And he goes to Chris Cubis, Chris is our line judge. Chris, what do you say? He's like, man, nigga, that shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, I get to move on to fucking base. Actually, I got a home run off that because they're like, just get him off. He's not going again.
That nigga, open the door. That's a good one.
I mean, honestly, but you have to whisper it like.
And the second you say Harriet Tubman, everyone's like, man, what's he about to do, man? What's he about to do?
When I wrote it on the drive there, and I was like, oh, this is gonna kill. Yeah. But it had mixed reviews.
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough when I say the N-word on stage. And what I think I figured out, I think part of it is that maybe they don't expect it from me. Part of it is whenever I do use it, I sometimes I'll use it like, man, and this nigga said this. Sometimes I'll say that, but then sometimes I'm using it in the jarring way it was intended, and it works if there's some black folks in the crowd. If there's no black folks, it's like. It's tough. If it's just white people.
No, white people love you to call them.
No, well, no, call them. But I'm if I use it in a joke where I'm like, use a hard R or something like that.
Oh yeah, no. That's very.
No, I use a hard R.
Oh Jesus Christ!
No, in context, it works.
Oh my God, I've never heard this. I don't want to hear it.
No, you love it. All right, you love the jokes. I'm not gonna do the bit, but you love it.
Don't do the bit. I'll do the bit.
No, I'm not gonna do the bit.
If you can get away with it, by all means. I just never.
Oh, okay. Here's a joke I do.
I don't say spick. I don't say none of that shit.
Here's a joke I do. It's like I don't like turn people of color. It's color people backwards. It's like seeing an Arab and saying, "Oh, he's a nigger of the sand." Come on. You have to do ER.
That is good.
You have to do ER.
And I don't like that shit either.
Yeah.
Person of color. Fuck you.
Latinx, excuse me.
So,
Latinx. You're.
Ugh. Why? What does that do? Oh, now we're elevated. Fuck you. Who cares?
And just like we were talking about before, the second you leave the United States, everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
It's such a small bubble of people who are trying to American imperialism their ideas on the rest of the fucking world.
Yeah. Yeah. You go anywhere in South America, and I've been to South America.
Sure.
They don't know what the fuck Hispanic is. They don't know what Latino. They're like, I'm Peruvian, bitch. Fuck you. And like, I'm Chilean. I don't fucking like Peruvians. They're not like, oh, not those as dumb Hispanics, right. Or whatever. It's just disgusting that when you come here, you lose all your culture. You know, there's no. Oh, I'm Cuban. My Cuban descendants or my Puerto Rican mother. Oh no, you guys are just like Hispanic. Let's just wash this over you. You know.
It's a category, not a group. That's a Adolph Reed thing. He's like a philosopher guy if you don't know him, but he it's a thing. You come to this country and they need to put you in a category, which I guess is fine because there's political census, social society reasons maybe to do that. I mean, like for example, there's Asia's a big continent. People come over here, they're Asian, but that even the term Asian American came about because Asian people were trying to come together to fight, oppression and shit. So it's like, let all Asian folks, let's come together, call ourselves Asian Americans, and demand equal rights. And it's like, that's a beautiful thing. But then that turns into, I'm Chinese, now you're Asian now. It's like, well, that's not cool. Yeah. For it to be prescribed top down.
Yeah. It's a double fuck, trying to fight for what you believe in and then fucking everybody else over behind you and they lose their like identity. Yeah, it's a double fuck.
It's tough.
I've never felt Mexican American, I don't know. It's just where do we go? You know, it's like we hate people that are too fucking into their own culture, right? Like some of these Italian guys from Brooklyn and shit, or from Jersey. You're like, you're a fucking loser. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ugh. Put the flag up. You know. And then actual people who are, I actually fight for my rights and you're like, okay, I'm just American, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I get persecuted on the way I look. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's my fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know how to navigate this fucking
and
life.
I feel like that's all anyone's trying to do. Even fucking Jersey Italian guy.
Nah, they're really arrogant about
Get
it.
the pepperoni. It's like, all right, calm down, buddy.
Fucking gabagool over
Gabagool.
here. Oh.
Hey.
Now, what are we doing? Nothing.
We're trying to unite people.
Yeah.
Everybody who's like gabagool. If you're like, it's
you know, you can only make fun of white accents too.
Well, you know, I try to push the boundaries.
Do you? I've been working on this.
I don't have anything. I mean, joke wise, I don't have anything. But like in conversation, I like to.
Yeah.
I like to give it a try.
I like to do accents when I get calls from like bill collectors and shit. Or one time I pretended I had a stroke, and the guy was on the phone for so long. You could hear him go, like I was like, oh, okay. He's like, sir, your warranty, right? And I was like, yes, please tell me more. I apologize. I recently had brain surgery because the left side of my brain had a bleed. It's called a stroke. They're like, oh, okay, sir, is there anybody else there we can talk to? And I was like, hang on, let me call my daughter. And I just yell Rhonda for way too long. Rhonda! It's so fucking good. It's so good. One time I had Josh in the car with me, and I was like, hang on, let me pass you to my son. And they're like, okay, thank God, sir. And the guy said, thank God. And I passed it over to Josh, and Josh's like, how dare you call my father? This motherfucker had a stroke, and he's fucking half a brain. And he starts cussing him out, and the guy hung up. It was fucking great. Damn. Yeah. Anyway.
That's beautiful.
What do you got coming up?
Yeah, it's late. No, I agree. It's late. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
What do I got coming up? What do you got coming up? You got anything to plug?
No, not really. Oh man, the Willful Ignorance Podcast. That's my fucking
of Ignorance.
Ooh, that's a different podcast.
What'd you say?
Willful Ignorance.
Willful Ignorance Podcast.
Podcast.
Is you and somebody?
It's myself, Raul, and Sanchez, and then Josh Cabaza, and we do
the three San Antonio goats.
Yeah.
I know you hate that. I know you hate that word.
You know, it's fine. I hate San Antonio too. You know, when I first got to Austin, it was I was coming up, whatever, but when I moved here, 2018, I kept getting that, and it was like an inside joke that I knew. It was like,
kept getting what?
Like, he's from San Antonio, so. And I'm like, okay. And then after a while, I was like, hey, this guy's from San Antonio. What the fuck, dude? Yeah. And then it started going out like, oh, we love this guy. He's in Austin now, you know? Anyway.
And the whole time you're like, I'm American.
Yes.
You're like, I'm American.
The whole time, though, I was like, I'm a comic, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why? Who gives a fuck where I'm from? You know?
People always
nobody cares. I hate the fact all the way from New York, from LA, guys.
People.
Funny?
Comedy loves a hierarchy.
Yeah.
Comedy loves a hierarchy.
Yeah.
So Willful Ignorance Podcast.
Willful Ignorance Podcast. GeorgeAnthonyComedy.com. The albums, all that bullshit.
Album. You got socials.
Yeah, at George Anthony Comedy on the Instagrams. And man, I'm fucking we're working. We did a merch store. We're selling fucking merch now. It's fucking cool.
For the pod?
For the podcast.
Hell
Yeah. And we do what else we doing? We're doing Battle of Sketches this year again. And then we're doing I don't know, it's just a bunch of stupid shit, I guess. I'm going to Blind Tiger in San Antonio and in Austin, wherever the fuck I got coming up.
Oh yeah, dude. The last question I always ask is because it's advice from my successful friends. So give me advice.
Give you advice
on how to be as successful as you, and of course on how to beat you.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna quit soon. I just keep doing it, bro. You're fucking funny, bro. You're great. You're original. I like the way you think about jokes. I like your take. You know, it's very we're not one. I put you in this. I can see. Okay, I know where he's going.
Mm-hmm.
But with you, I'm like, I don't want him to go there. And I don't always see what you're gonna develop, like as the joke develop. I don't know. You catch me off guard by surprise, which is good. The element of surprise is good. I like your swag.
Well, you keep saying this. What does this mean? My clothes?
No, man.
Just my vibe on stage?
How old am I? Did I use it wrong? I like your.
I just don't know exactly what you mean.
Your style, man. You have a very. I don't know. It's probably you probably don't mean to do it on purpose, probably. But you have this like carefree, like, bitch. This is how it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cool. It's very cool. You're a cool guy.
Oh man! This is the best ending to this podcast ever. This is amazing.
I'm being serious. You're like a cool guy. Like I look at you, I'm like, that's what's in. Look at this guy. He's
That's
cool.
what's in.
That's what's in.
Man,
you're cool. You're pretty good looking. No one has circular glasses.
Yeah,
that was gone with the 1800s.
Just me and Brittany Griner. Just us two.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow, you get that a lot, or lately, or what? Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers, dude. God damn it.
And then I tried on stage, and it doesn't get anything.
Yeah. Well, she's locked up.
I know.
How much time we got?
Yeah,
do you agree with keeping her in prison?
I mean, not really. I know you want me to be original, but no, I don't agree. I think she should not be in prison. But I also think that they should. I think there's some guy that they could trade for her, and like they should. He like they've had. It's like I don't know this for a fact. I heard this weeks ago from a person, and I don't know. But apparently there's like a Russian guy that they captured back in like the 90s who was like an arms dealer and was like trying to kill a bunch of people or whatever.
Jesus.
But it was the 90s.
That seems a little unfair.
It was like 30 years ago, and like. There's a little girl over there, For
a WNBA player, we got to get more than that. I mean, come on.
But there's also been talks about like, okay, give us the WNBA and someone else, and then we can trade. But Russia has there's no reason for them to.
I think you fuck around, and you find out, So maybe their sentence is too long, but hopefully they commute it. I don't know. Like, you did the wrong thing in a country. That will not.
Okay, so what I heard was that she's gone to Russia a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
So presumably, she knows the rules.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is she's probably brought oil and smoked a bunch before.
Yeah.
And this time, because of the war, Usher wasn't having that.
They were, or she missed, a couple field goals or whatever. Free throws, sorry, not field goals. And it's like, hey, we could have won state or whatever. And you fucked up, and we don't like Americans.
Yeah.
So you're not our favorite right now.
Yeah.
And you're 6'8", walking around.
Real big girl.
With weed.
Real big girl.
Kind of stand out.
Yeah. Poor girl. But
people who think they're untouchable, I don't know.
It sounds like the conclusion is, guess she got what she deserves. No, man. No.
What?
I mean, I get that maybe it's against the law, but come on, you're locking her for 9 years?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's
the same
over the top.
Same kind of over the top drug laws in America. Let me go to Russia, chill out from it. And then they got
She didn't go to progressive, country. It's a communist country. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
I think it's just because of the war. I don't know.
Putin was a fucking KGB or some shit. That guy is not cool, Yeah. Like I could see, I went to Amsterdam and I had a little bit of weed on, or I went to London, or like all the countries you've been in. Shit.
Dude, I've been to Egypt and we got some hash out there.
Wow.
It's everywhere, baby. It's weed.
I know, but are they a communist or are they like a democratic? Do they have their head on their shoulders?
They have voting, but it's not actually democratic. It's like the guy who's president or whatever. He wins like 90% of the vote. So it's bullshit.
Wow.
And I think they used to be like a military.
I'm just saying, you go to China or Russia, you stay on your P's and Q's.
That's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I agree, man. Fuck her, man. Guess fuck her, dude. All right. Well, I mean, that's that then. So your advice is just keep on being great, which I like that advice.
Yeah, keep doing you, man. I think you definitely have a different. You stand out, bro.
I appreciate that.
You definitely stand out.
You wonder.
You wonder?
You wonder.
What do you mean?
One wonders if they stand out and if they're good. It's nice to hear that from someone that I respect his comedy. A peer.
Yeah.
Someone who I respect his comedy.
We're at the same show.
I you know.
How am I successful?
It's never nice to say. Like, you look around and you're like, I don't respect a lot of these motherfuckers.
Oh, shit.
But George Anthony.
Oh, my God.
But George Anthony is definitely one of them.
Wow. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully this isn't some sick joke.
No. It's real, man.
I appreciate
you
that.
being here, man.
Yeah.
Wish this camera was lined up a little better, but.
Yeah. No, it's been on for like 10 minutes, bro.
No, it's just off. It's like, I just wish you were more this way.
Oh, this one? Yeah. Well, I'm like, this couch is sucking me in, bro.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't think it's the couch. I think it's me, though.
No, it does that for everybody. Anyway, we out. Thanks, George. You take it easy. Okay. I thought you were going to say bye or something.
Oh.
That's all good. No, we're done now. No,